Welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to paint loose watercolor roses. I'm going to be painting in this Etcher Lab cold press watercolor sketchbook, and I'm using round brushes in a size 6, 10, and 12. The paint I'm using is the Joyce's Signature palette from Da Vinci. I'm going to take my size 6 brush and some permanent rose, and I'm going to do little half circles where the center of the rose would be. Next, using the same brush, I'm going to do some C curves, 3 C curves outside the circles that I already made for the center of the rose. Next, I'm going to take my size 10 brush and I'm going to go ahead and do some larger C curves on the outside of those ones that I just did. Using the size 10 brush again, I'm going to go ahead and make another set of C curves going around the outside of the rose. Now I'm going to take my size 12 brush to make some bigger C curves to look like larger petals here on the outside of the rose. And keep making petals until you decide that your rose is the size that you would like it to be. I'm going to add in a little bit of darker paint here in the center just to darken that area up a little bit. Now I'm going to start the next rose, and I'm using some permanent magenta for this one, and it's just the same process again. Now that the second rose is done, I'm going to go ahead and make a third down here, and I'm using Hansa Yellow Deep for it. Now that the roses are done, it's time to add in some leaves, and I'm just going to be using a mix of different greens for this. First, I'm going to go ahead and add in a stem for the leaf. Now I'm going to add the first leaf here at the end of the stem, and you just push and drag, and hopefully you get a nice leaf shape. Doesn't always work for me, but sometimes, if I'm lucky. If your leaf doesn't turn out the way you like it, you can just take your brush and add in some more paint and shape it a little bit till it gets to the shape that you like. Now I'm going to go ahead and add in some leaves over on this side between these two roses. Now I'm going to add some leaves in between these two roses as well. Now I want to go ahead and add in some more leaves, but I'm going to do a different type. So first I'm going to put a long stem here, and then I'm just going to add tiny leaves on either side just by pushing down on the tip of my brush and going back and forth all down the stem. I'm going to add that type of branch with the little leaves over here as well, and I will also do it on the other side with the other leaves. Here's the finished piece. I hope you like it, and as always, thanks for watching.